Resident Evil Challenger.
Hello guys!
Hello.
How's it going? Welcome to our Resident Evil Reverse live stream. Just before we get going, just want to check you can hear and see us okay.
Yeah.
Realise me and Izzy are listening to some other music in the background.
There we go.
We've also got Anthony from Let's Talk Resident Evil joining us here. Anthony, how you doing, my friend?
Doing good, guys. Good to be here, and it's crazy. We are a month away from the challenge.
Yep.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
I know. I've been saying to you guys for months, it's going to be around the corner. It's going to spring up on us before you know it.
Yep. And it really has. It has done just that.
1 month.
Yep.
And you will be here with Nathan, 4 gamers doing the 2025 Resident Evil Challenge. The first Resident Evil Challenge in 3 years.
I can't believe that.
It's
that
just 1
is
month
also
away.
crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like so many people are in challenge mode. We've been going through all of the remasters for months now. We finished Season 3 last week. This weekend, we're going to be starting Resident Evil Challenge 2010, the highest voted Resident Evil Challenge of all time. When we did a poll a few years ago, Challenge 2010 was most people's favourite Resident Evil Challenge of all time.
That's crazy.
The big return of Conrad, the recovery operation trailer, all that stuff, 2010, that was the year that we did it all. And it was actually the year that we did the introduction of the Lucky Dip challenges as well. So, a concept that will be coming back this year for all of us during RE4, which is quite funny. But before we crack on too much further, everything all good? Sound all fine? Yeah? Nice. Anthony, how are you doing, man? How are things? I haven't seen you in person in almost a year, actually, since I was out in the US filming your part for the trailer. But how is life? How are you feeling? I saw there's the Resurrection campaign that started as well. How's that all going?
Yes, everything's been going good. Content has been going good. Just been trying to keep busy, and the Resurrection campaign started. I think it was on Friday, so or Thursday. So I mean, slowly but surely, it's a pretty big project, and hoping everybody that wants to jump in and be a part of it can check out the page and stuff. But besides working on that and getting that stuff ready with all the other producers on board, it's just been fun to have something to look forward to this summer as well. And really the challenge has been mostly on my mind while rewatching all of the remasters and getting really excited about it. And man, I'm just really excited to kick off the summer with you guys, going over there, doing the challenge, doing the meetup. I'm really stoked. So me and Callie both have been doing really well. So
Good to hear.
Awesome,
Brilliant.
man. Well, the Resurrection campaign, as I'm sure some of you guys have seen. So Residents of Evil, who funded, well, I say funded, they were basically the team that assembled everyone where we made The Keeper's Diary 2 years ago. We shot that. It came out last year. And they're now going, was it 4 or 5 times bigger on budget this time? So, definitely big balls. But the campaign for it started last week. I think, how much has been raised so far, Ant?
I think we're up to around 20 grand or so.
Wow.
Maybe
That's amazing. Super quick.
It's been moving, let's just hope we can keep up the momentum. Just, basically just trying to really have this once in a lifetime opportunity to really get the most of the original cast back to reprise their roles from the live action, cutscenes from the first game. This is really it, you know what I mean? So it's really it's up to the fans to really, show how much they want this. To make this happen, and it will be the biggest RE fan film up to date, basically, that's been out there. We obviously smashed a lot of goals with Keeper's Diary, but now we're just trying to learn from that experience, everything we learn, and apply it to the next project. And fingers crossed, man. Like, I'm very positive about it. I think it's just it's all in the universe hands right now, so just hoping that it works. So.
Amazing. Exciting stuff. Well, stay tuned to see how that all goes. But anyways, this evening, it's not about Resurrection.
Nope.
It's not about Resident Evil challenges. Tonight is actually about everyone's favourite Resident Evil, Reverse. You love it so much, you've not even played it before.
No, exactly. I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, these moments aren't going to be around much longer because, as most of you will know, the servers, because Reverse has been popping so much,
absolutely,
are going to be shutting down next month. So this is probably our last chance to be able to do this. There's a good turnout on the live stream, so thank you very much for joining, guys. But yes, this is your last chance ever. Resident Evil Challenger, Izzy, Nougie, Anthony, all under one roof. This is your last chance to play with all of us together in this kind of setting on Reverse.
Yep.
So basically what we're going to be doing, we'll be creating a room. As many people can jump into the game as they want. Me and Izzy are going to be taking it in turns. So Anthony will be the second player. So it'll be like one of us two and Ant. So that will leave 4 slots available. May not always be a 6-player game. Might sometimes be a 4-player game. Depends how much demand there is and how quick people are being able to join in the games. Basically, we're going to create a room and we'll give you guys the passcode so you can literally just jump into the game and play with us. Flex those Reverse skills. see what you got. But yeah, I'm also going to be explaining this to Izzy, who is completely alien to the whole concept.
Got no clue.
So if some of you have no idea what the fuck Reverse is, then you're in for a treat, so we're going to be explaining it to you. So yes, anyways, let's create this first room. Oh yeah, and actually, just so people can actually see.
There we go.
Here we go. One of the benefits of Reverse, cross-platform. Amazing.
Yeah.
I felt like this game had so much potential, all the things in the right places, but it just didn't quite work, sadly.
Yeah.
So, we can't do random maps, so let's just start on the RPD. I'm going to start off as... It still pisses me off that there's all of these additional characters. Right, actually, before we go into this, sorry, give me 2 minutes to waffle on about something pointless. Go make a cup of tea if you can't be asked to listen to me. But right, here are the characters that we've got on Reverse. We've obviously got like
Leon,
Jill,
Leon, yeah,
Leon, great start. Claire, amazing start. Ada, wow, this is great. Like we've got some amazing characters here.
Yeah.
Hunk, who doesn't love Hunk? And then we get on to Umber Eyes, huh? Canine, what? Lobo, who? Night Howl, what? Tundra, huh? Like, what the... Like, they kept on releasing these DLC patches for all of these random members from... Like, what are they? The squad members from Village?
The Hound Wolf squad.
Yeah. But, like, not iconic or memorable in any case. Chris there as well. So, yeah, all the classics ones are there. But I don't know why they put so much effort in, like, you know... where's Barry? Where's Rebecca?
Yeah.
Where's Wesker? You know, there's like so many people.
There's so many people you can include.
Where's Billy Cohen?
Where's Billy? Yeah.
Well, we've got one Billy.
Billy's over here.
That's why when the DLC was like, or when they, it wasn't even DLC, but when they had the add-ons, everyone was like, oh, great, they're going to add, more characters. And then, like you said, it was just like, oh, it's just the squad that Chris was with. It's like, it was just kind of like underwhelming. And then the maps weren't even expanded. It's like with all the stuff on the RE engine, you could have gave us more interesting maps. Like I like the Baker House and the RPD station and all that stuff. That's cool, but like you cycle through them so quickly. Yeah. And you're just like, man, if only they added more maps. Like
there really aren't very many maps on here, sadly. Yeah. So it is literally RPD, Baker House, Village. The Village one is a bit underwhelming actually, but yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's all we've got. So
there's so much they could have done with that. Because like, what about fucking 4 and 5? You could have used loads of areas from 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As well as all the others, but...
Well, that's why people thought when 4 came out, they'd update it, right? Like, because 4 wasn't out at this moment for a remake, but you could always be like, if it was, supporting it, they could have added the village map into this and added, the
castle or something.
Yeah, the castle, add Luis in here, little things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, one sec, just bringing up this chat.
Billy is in the game if you play as Nemesis. I still stand by that, Gowdy. Yes. I do agree with you.
That's the only true Billy in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, there we go. Now we can still see Anne. Cool. All right, so we have got our first 4-player game. Let's crack on with this one. If you want to jump into the next game, just hang around. We'll show you the passcode when we come up on the next one.
All right.
So I need to explain this concept to you.
Okay. So you're in the RPD.
Yes.
I've got that far.
Nice. You're keeping up well. Each character has their own weapon set,
just in case it comes through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has their own weapon set, has like their own special ability, which is quite cool.
So you're playing as Ada.
So I'm playing as Ada.
Yep.
You can press X to roll at any time. You just run into herbs to pick them up.
Okay.
Aiming is very similar to Resident Evil, so you literally hold a trigger and then press the other trigger to shoot.
Yep.
We're looking for virus capsules, because basically, we play as Ada now, but if Ada dies, we will then turn into a BOW.
Okay.
And depending on how many virus capsules depends on what type of BOW we turn into.
Yeah.
So if we just die straight away without any virus capsules, we always turn into a fat molded.
Okay.
Which are like fairly limited, but they can just, oh shit! Christ. They can explode and kill everyone straight away.
Yeah.
First kill, Zemnis is down. Oh.
And each match is only, like each round basically, or I would say the whole match is only 5 minutes. So
and Ben's down as well.
Fast-paced game.
Yeah, it looks it.
Oh. So yeah, now I'll just get Herb.
Yeah.
There's the virus capsule. Ooh.
And that's Ant, I take it.
Zemnis, no! Ooh, almost got me then. Need to find a Herb somewhere. But yeah, the points, the winner of this is determined on points. And you get points, like they kind of stack up depending on if you kill people and you're in first place and various things like that, which you'll start becoming more familiar with.
Yeah. So do you get points when you pick up the virus capsules as well?
I don't know if you actually get points for it.
I'm not sure. The capsules.
Is that me dead? Yep, okay, I'm dead. I got 1 virus capsule, so now I play as Jack Baker rather than a fat molded.
What?
Right, yeah.
It is a little silly seeing Jack Baker run around the RPD. It's a little goofy.
So Ben actually detonated himself rather than me killing him there.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah! You're going down, Anne.
Oh shit!
Oh, there we go. Fuck, I'm basically dead. Fuck.
It's super tyrant time.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so Ant got 2. You can't hold more than 2 virus capsules.
Right. Okay.
There we go. I'm dead. But yeah, if you get 2 virus capsules, you turn into the RE2 tyrant, like super tyrant.
Gotcha.
Or Nemi.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and then each character has two bespoke character abilities, which you can press with L1 or R1.
Yeah.
So if I press R1, I can do like that back kick like that.
Okay.
Or if I press L1, I can launch an explosive bolt, which I'm not doing enough of, I'm realising, because they're actually really powerful. Ooh, there's another. I've got 2 capsules, so if I die, I'm going to be Nemi or Super Tyrant. You can also find additional weapons which are much more stronger than what you normally have.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just found this grenade launcher. It's only got 1 grenade in it, but yeah, it's almost instant death with it, I think.
Yeah.
Holy crap, Leon's shotgun is so strong.
Yeah, it's good. Where the fuck is everyone? This is why we need 6 people in the game. Where is everyone?
Right.
Let's get you in.
Gowdy, come on, boot your game up. Morgan, come on.
He already told me he's not going to join.
Oh, Gowdy, don't be such a fucking spoil sport, honestly.
You might hate RE6, but don't hate on Reverse. Come on now.
It'll take 30 seconds to download. Come on.
Ooh. Can confirm, not instant kill.
You never play games with me anymore, Gowdy. Do you not like me anymore?
I saw him playing RE5 yesterday, actually.
Did you?
Maybe he was cheating on you. So I'm like, no! All right.
Bastard.
You're going to get it now, Anne.
Balls.
Wow.
Oh, Tyrant versus Nemi! Oh, shit!
Nice. Stun locking him.
Nemi did.
I bet that just made Zemnis so mad.
Oh, Zemnis must be raging
Didn't even pull out a
so
rocket
hard
launcher.
right now.
Didn't even get a chance.
Oh! You did it. Shit.
Nice.
Oh, what? I'm not dead. Oh, no, I am.
I'm not home. Well, go home then. Oh my god.
Started right next to one. But
I am going to be so bad at this.
Don't even have time to use it. Ooh. Oh shit, I missed it! I missed my kick. Fucking Jesus. Can I kill Ben once more? Oh, so close.
That was a good first game.
That was a good
Nice
first game. Sorry, Ben.
Nougie got the first. I love it, like the what do you call them? Like things at the end, the celebration dances and shit that you can do. It's just
me.
it's just so goofy.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we've got 2 more slots available. I'm going to leave this up for like a minute or 2.
Yep.
So yeah, if you're watching and you want to jump in, passcode is there.
Jump in.
So we'll just give it a minute or 2 before we go into the next one. Quentin Bauer.
The other, what's up, Quentin? He's over on my channel.
Yeah, one of your long-term.
Yeah, I was playing this the other night, and it's funny because like I was also struggling to get like a full room, but then like it was really just the same people I kept playing with over and over again, like randos, because it just didn't seem like a lot of people were playing just in general, which was again kind of just shows that like, you know, maybe it just didn't have that popularity like they thought, you know. And I think that if they did something, and I always talk about this on the channel, like if they did something like Outbreak but current day in the RE engine with co-op, it would be amazing. I think that's what fans really want, you know. Like the PvP thing's cool, but you know, I just think that like that could work so much better nowadays, because playing Outbreak online with you guys and everybody else, like that was so much fun. That's like probably the best RE experience you can get. That's like as old school as it gets for Resident Evil, and still have that multiplayer experience, you know, with the fixed camera angles, with Raccoon City. So definitely would love that if they ever did that. So Capcom, if you're listening, please.
I know.
Fans.
I can't believe they haven't done it. It's just like, yeah, the infrastructure of this is great. The problem is it's just not popular enough.
Yeah.
And the game is just like flawed in many ways, as we kind of said about like the, you know, lacking maps and characters and depth to it. But it's
and
like
the balancing too, right? Like I feel like some of the weapons, like why does, you know, I don't know, like if you have all these like perks on your weapons and stuff, why is like a handgun or a shotgun beating my like assault rifle? Like certain things just don't like make sense sometimes, you know, with the weapons and stuff. But
yeah. Okay, let's jump into this next game. There will be another slot available in 5 minutes if anyone else wants to jump in.
I'm going to be so bad at this.
Who did you pick again?
Leon.
Okay, nice. So yeah, Leon's got shotgun by standard. His special ability is he gets, it's weird, it's like dual wielding 2 pistols. And he can like double shoot like this. Never
and
appears.
they are very strong. Yeah.
Yeah, never appears in like the games really, other than maybe like Steve's Golden Lugers, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really OP'd. And then R1 is just like a spinning back kick.
Cool. You can't run faster than this, no?
No.
No.
Yeah, there's no like sprint as such. Did Ben jump? Is Ben? No, he's not in this one, is he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I just think it shows.
I think
there's
it's
only the top 3.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay, fair. Oh.
Oh wow.
I don't know what capsules are. I don't see any capsules.
Well, you're going to see the fat molded very soon. Right, so the fat molded, yeah, you can press R2 and you can slap people.
Lovely.
If you press L1, you explode instantly, but you die, but you get points for killing anyone.
Okay.
Your health is that purple meter on the side, So you can just do that.
Damn.
But basically, the longer you run around as a molded, the more powerful your explosion is. So your belly turns orange, but if it goes like deep red, then the explosion's really powerful and you get like loads more points.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I feel.
It also gives you like more points for revenge kills too. So if you kill the person that just killed you, you get a lot.
Oh, Super Tyrant.
Dude, I can't find any capsules. What is going on?
Nice. So if you press L1, you can actually charge.
Cool.
And then if you run into Ant, and you'll, you get like an insta kill. I think Zemna's just been to. Yeah, do that charge on him. Oh, don't get stuck on the desk. Yes! Insta kill!
Nice.
Oh, brutal.
Good stuff.
Oh, is he? 2nd place. Picking up the pace. Go on.
My health was too low.
Right, revenge target is now Ant. So if you kill Ant, you get bonus revenge points.
Gotcha.
Shit, this lichen is on my ass. Shit. Never thought I'd see a village lichen on the RPD steps.
Man, like, out of all the BOWs they could have chosen, why the fuck did they go with a lichen?
Yeah.
I have no idea why. Yeah.
You know, it's just like Bandersnatchers, Nosferatu, like other types of hunters, lickers.
Yeah.
Like, even just a classic zombie.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many different things they could have gone for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, RE4 Ganados would have been pretty cool, actually, but...
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
I'm guessing they used a lot of village stuff because the assets were just so fresh.
Yeah.
This came out 2023, actually, wasn't it?
Where
it was
is everyone?
Was it a year?
22.
No, 22. Yeah, it was a year after Village came out, I think. Yeah, I mean, many people suspect that the only reason this game came out was for a legal obligation because they basically promised it to be free with Village, and then obviously it didn't come out, so...
Yeah, they pretty much, yeah.
Oh! Go on, yes! Nice.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Ben.
If you kill Ben, you'll be in second place again. Nice. Oh, you're in first place. Damn. Don't mess with Iz. Oh, there's Ant. You can still get that revenge kill. Charge at him. Oh! You're about to die. Oh, nice. 1 minute left.
Ben's now my revenge.
Oh, it's you and Ben fighting for first. Ant is in last place. What's going on, bro?
Hey, man, I haven't been able to find. I picked up one capsule this whole game. You guys are hogging the capsules.
Yeah, virus capsules are so OP'd in this game. You get a virus capsule, and yeah, you just get a lot of points.
Gowdy's going to join.
We can't find the game to download it.
It's in your library, mate. That's how I found it.
Yeah, same for me.
If you own Village, you should own this, basically, automatically.
Also, I followed the Discord's advice over the weekend.
Wow.
Installed a 2 terabyte SSD into my PS5.
Oh, you managed to do it?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's just such a game changer. Just got everything downloaded at once. Oh, Izzy, 5 seconds. Get one more kill. You got your rocket launcher? Go on, get one kill!
No! Hit the table.
Second place, though.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Damn, I'm coming last. I'm a scrub.
Ben snuck into first place that time.
Leon's
Big turnaround.
dancing and everything.
Right, let's...
I forgot to change the map. Actually.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the Baker House this time.
Gowdy, play! Someone. Morgan.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
What's Morgan's excuse?
Making dinner.
Fuck's sake, Morgan.
Morgan, I'll make dinner out of you, my boy. Get your ass in this room. I'll give you guys 60 seconds. Or we'll just keep cracking on, but go for a different map. Who should I be? I'll be Claire this time. Who are you going to be this time, man?
Mars in the chat. I'm probably going to switch it up and try Hunk.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Nice.
Gowdy, it's definitely in your library. If you've got Village, it'll be in there.
Yeah, if you own Village, it should be in there. I don't think you have to install Village to get it. I mean, yeah, okay.
No, you don't. If you... Are you doing it on your PlayStation? Because if you filter it by alphabet, that was the way I found it easily earlier.
Adams couldn't find either.
Really? I literally installed this yesterday.
Yeah, I think I reinstalled it last week.
Man, why is...
Just to see if it was
so many people struggling to find
Morgan's coming. Morgan's on his way.
All right.
Good
cool.
man.
Cool. Mars in here, Christine, Quentin, thank you guys for coming over for my channel. Thanks for checking it out.
Yeah, good to see you guys. And yeah, don't forget to mark June the 7th.
Yeah.
Next month. All of Ant's followers, come join in. Watch your boy go through 24 hours of pain, torture.
And evil torture.
Nah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Just make sure you get the death oil or I'm not coming.
Oh, well, so we've been talking about this, actually. Talking about what we're going to do for the 12-hour midway break. For any... I know we've got a couple of LTRE people in here. Don't know how familiar everyone is with the 24-hour concept we do over here, but traditionally, when we get to the 12-hour point, all of us will have a little break. We'll come up on webcam, and the thing that we've traditionally done is had like a kind of, I don't really want to say a snack. It's not really
Excuse me.
snacks. They're just like weird, random concoctions, essentially.
Yeah.
Which we try and use to superpower us for the remaining 12 hours. So whether that's caffeine via eating a whole dry tea bag, whether that's caffeine through coffee grounds, whether it's through like having a spoonful of mustard. We once did it with some chili oil, like some really spicy chili oil to keep us awake. Yeah, we've done various things like that, and we're trying to figure out exactly what we're going to go for this year. I've got a plan in mind, but I'm not going to reveal it yet.
Yeah.
So you'll have to wait a little bit longer to hear about that.
I think guys are waiting for their copies to download, so maybe do this one. Other people might be able to join.
Fine. Well, I'm glad we've inspired people to get onto this.
Gowdy found it. He had it hidden.
Oh,
Fucking
classic.
donut.
Classic Gowdy.
Still waiting for that RE6 tattoo, mate.
Oh, he's got it.
I've seen it.
It's done. Yeah,
It's
done.
class.
Done? What?
Yeah, it's class.
He got there's a whole story behind it, but actually, maybe you know it better than me.
Has Ant not been told the story of how it happened?
I don't think so. I think he knows how it came about, but not the relevance of the exact tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
So when Gowdy came over to do that stream, the day before we did the stream, Jordan, Gowdy and I went to our casino locally. And we were sat down and we still hadn't come up with a forfeit. And now Gowdy, he was so confident. Like, he was so confident. And through absolutely no inspiration, he turned around and said, if I can't do this, I will get an I Heart RE6 tattoo. I said to him, you know what, that's fine, because that means that Luke and I have got no involvement in the forfeit whatsoever. It is all down to you. And obviously we got our arse handed to us. And I mean, I contributed as best as I possibly could. Like, you know, I really tried to make sure that Gowdy didn't get this tattoo.
He was pretty confident he was
on the other hand, I think, I think was a saboteur.
Sorry, I'm just in the middle of kicking Ant's ass right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so like that's, I mean, he was pretty confident he was going to get RE3 in the bag.
He was absolutely convinced there was no way he was going to fail. Absolutely.
Just with the dice lock, man, you never know. Like, you just never know.
He said to me, we'll be done by 8 o'clock.
8 p.m.
He said to me, we'll be done by 8. I said to him, you're fucking
words.
mental.
Oh, you might have got me.
Oh, shit.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
Oh!
Nice. I'm a shitty liking.
Ben, you bastard.
This kind of makes me want to play Dead by Daylight.
Never actually played it before.
It's really good. It's really good. I played it when
fun.
it first came out. I've not picked it up since. But it's had loads of DLC, like the Resident Evil DLC, the Silent Hill DLC.
Yeah.
Loads of other stuff. I think it's still
Gowdy
got.
says he wants a redemption stream one day.
You can have it, but you'll end up with another tattoo.
Yes.
Just careful what you wish for.
Exactly. Don't go making promises in casinos, mate.
Yeah, generally, it's a pretty good mindset in life, I think.
Ben's not doing well with his capsules. That's the second time I've seen him as a moulded.
Yes. Yeah, they're
That was
actually
the last game. I was messing up big time getting capsules.
quite hard to find them on this map.
I'd be happy to squad up some Dead by Daylight, Gowdy.
Oh, fuck! No!
Wow!
What?
No! No! Adrenaline shot! Fuck.
Oh,
there
get
we go.
munged.
Jack Baker versus Super Tyrant. Who's going to win?
I was on a high from hitting the jackpot. I wasn't thinking straight.
Yes,
Oh,
revenge kill.
You weakened. You weaken the shit out of me, Claire.
Oh, double jacks.
Couple Jack Bakers running around.
Jack.
Jack.
Ah, Ben's got me. No!
Stabbed in the back by Jack.
Ben, you know you're my revenge target now.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, boy.
Yeah. And if he doesn't get you now, he'll get you at the meetup.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the family, son.
Welcome to the family. Oh.
I really wish I liked that game enough to get through it.
7? Give it another go.
I really have tried.
Give it another go.
Yeah.
You like Village, though?
I love Village.
7?
Yeah. Yeah, Village I thought was really cool. I don't know what it is about 7. It's got nothing to do with the fact it's first person. Otherwise I wouldn't have liked Village.
Ooh.
I think I just much prefer the setting of Village.
Just so not in agreement with
No,
you.
that's fine. That's fine. I don't expect you to agree with that. Because I know how much
A lot of
you...
people... Yeah, it's, you know, when it comes to the newer REs, a lot of people are more split on them than the remakes nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it seems so. That's why I wonder what 9's going to be, if it's going to like offset 7 and 8 and just kind of make it more in line with something like an RE2 remake where it's a little bit more grounded survival horror.
Yeah.
Not as much action, or kind of a hybrid of 4 remake, you know?
Just do everything in the
curious.
4 remake engine. I'd be well happy.
I mean, yeah, 4 remake was just fucking tremendous. It was so good.
Oh, Zamnus is coming back for blood.
Oh, shit.
I like 7 up until the boat, and then I want to have a nice kip.
Yeah, the boat is, it should have ended before the boat.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, boat was the worst part. Full shot.
I kind of feel that. I kind of feel that way about Village. Like I like Village up until you do the factory. The factory for me is the letdown point of Village.
Yeah.
Like
Heisenberg's factory is a little. I don't like the enemies. I hate the fucking whatever they are. The
Cybermen. Yeah. The whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
weirdly enough, I actually like the antagonists in the factory more. Like, it's just something about the Lycans and the werewolves and the stuff like that that just goes a bit too like Hammer horror for me. It's like it doesn't really feel like BOWs. It's just sort of like horror stereotypes. Whereas at least sort of like experiments and, you know.
I mean, the sisters in Castle Dimitrescu are the best enemy. I think they are the closest to what you would expect out of a Resident Evil game.
I just wish there was just more of the castle and more of Lady D.
Yes.
I think a lot of people got a little, excited when they saw the ad campaigns, but they didn't realize that it was only going to be for, maybe not even a couple hours in the game, and it was done. And I was just like, man, like, because I love the castle section in 4. I'm like, dude, imagine if it was that length in Village, and it was like had all these layers, and it had, Lady D was more than just like turned into a dragon. Like, maybe there was more of a better idea that they could have had. But
yeah. I love the castle. I love the doll's house. Like, I think that was a really nice touch to do something that was basically a walking horror simulator for like an hour.
Yeah.
Moreau, I think, is fine. Like, he's not particularly special. I know he's Morgan's favourite, but...
Speaking of Morgan, I think he's still not downloaded. I think we've got Gowdy in the chat now, so we can do a 5-player.
Yep.
Morgan,
are you happy to jump on the next one? You said 60 seconds left on my download.
Yeah, but I think by the time he's opened it, and I think we could probably get a game in, and then he'll be ready for the next one.
Cool, let's go then.
These games are so quick.
And, I want to give him that whooping first hand anyway.
Absolutely,
so.
And here is the little underwhelming Village map. They could have done a little bit more with this as
Mm-hmm.
well.
This is my least favourite out of all the maps.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Hammer Horror was awesome, Cedal, but I just don't. I think there's just, I don't know. There's certain things that work with RE, and there's some things that don't. And I think the vibe was, it felt like a different game in some instances where like Resident Evil was just slapped on it, where Village was like really the title of the game. I felt that way sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm a massive fan of Hammer Horror. Yeah, I mean, this is really going back onto like the YouTube, like way back in like, you know, season 2 kind of days. But I don't know how many of you guys remember that horror documentary that I had. It was like my first ever documentary I made when I was 17 at college. I'm trying to remember what it was called, like Everything You Should Know About Horror, I think is what it was called. It's just like a 5-minute documentary exploring the horror origins and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, massive Hammer Horror fan.
That, actually.
Oh, I'll send it over to you. I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking amateur. Like, I present it, I do the voiceover. Yeah, just did loads of research into horror. Yeah, it was cool little doc, and it was basically the film that my professor at college was like, oh, you should really go and study film. Like, I think you've got like a bit of a talent for it. And it was literally, that was like the deciding point of my career. Like, that was the thing that, you know, kind of gave me the trajectory that I've sort of been on for...
Yeah, it's crazy how it takes like a little project like that sometimes to be like, oh shit, this looks like where I'm going, you know? Like, this is it.
I mean, I basically had been doing a year's worth of video game animation before that, which was really interesting, but I think the thing that I came to realise was just how desk-based it was. And it was just
crunching on for hours for animations and stuff. Yeah, it's almost like editing, but at least with filmmaking, you have like you're going out there, you're filming stuff, you're seeing different stuff. You know what I mean? Like the editing's part of it, but it's not the only thing you're doing.
Exactly. Yeah, you guys know me. Like, obviously, I love editing and everything like that, but I'm a very hands-on kind of guy in terms of like the pragmatic style of like making content and making creative stuff. So I'm not really someone that could just sit at a desk just building trees and stuff, you know, environments for, you know, 40 hours a week. Like, I like to go out and like actually make stuff. I've got an appreciation for people that can do it, but I think I'm just not really wired like that, basically. So. So yeah, going back to RE7, Izzy, I'm keen to understand more about what your issues have been with 7, and tell me about like when it was that you tried playing it and where it was around that you kind of stopped. And
so I first tried it when it first came out. I don't know, it was obviously very different to 6. But I like the initial concept of it. I don't know what it is. I just think Ethan is a sinfully boring character.
I do agree with that.
Yep, I also agree with that.
I don't feel that way so much about him in 8, because I feel like they really expanded on him as a person in 8.
Yeah, I think they were trying to make Ethan. It's just 3 bakers. This is bad.
And you came out on top. Nice.
Damn. Okay. 3 bakers, only one can come out on top. I think because with 7 they were trying to make Ethan, and they didn't give him a face because they wanted it to be you because it's in VR, you know. And I think that honestly was a bad mistake, because then they had to like backpedal and then like, you know, kind of make lore about it, which is good to see they did that in Village. But yeah, they never even showed his face in Village. It's like at that point we could see his face. Like it's not, you know, you don't have to keep hiding it. I don't know why they intended on doing that. You know, still. I don't know. I think Sony came to them and were like, hey, you know, we have this money for you. If you want to make this next game in VR, do it. And Capcom was like, sure. And then that's kind of what made RE7 first person to begin with. And I think that threw a lot of people off. You know, some people like it, some people don't. Some people prefer to play Village in third person as opposed to first person. They never added third person to 7, which is odd as well. So yeah, I don't know there, because a lot of people are like, is 9 just going to be third person? I think it will be. At this point,
I think they've abandoned first person for sure.
I think
the fact that they retrospectively added third person to Village was essentially, to me, their admission of being like, there's just not the appetite for first person. Like, we wanted to try something new, and I admire them for trying that. But I think ultimately they, you know, it was around the time where they were like, oh, we do need to start listening to our fan base, because they are the ones that are paying for these games. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I think Shadows of Rose being in third person only is also a telling thing, because they didn't even give you an option to play that in first person. So I was like, okay, if the last DLC for Village is only in third person, maybe that's a sign that that's kind of where they're going.
Callie's put in the chat, and do you want anything from Wawa?
Classic.
Amazing. Of course you do, Anne. You know you want your iced tea for sure.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, get the peach tea. I'll type it in the chat too. Just in case she doesn't hear it. The peach tea. The
Morgan, jump in, man.
Let's do Bakerhouse again, and I'm. Who have we not seen? Hunk. Well, Uncle Chris. I might be Hunk. Demo Morg. There he is.
With
Mr. Morgan.
Jill. Classic Jill.
All right, lads. Let's jump straight into this next one.
Perfect.
We'll come back to the RE7 stuff in a sec. But yeah, whilst we're on the subject of Ethan, it's interesting because I don't know, maybe I read too many like online theories and read into them too much. But like initially, like between 7 and Village, like loads of people were suspecting that that Ethan was intentionally aloof, because that there was going to be like a reveal about like who he was, that he was going to be like some sort of character from the series that would be brought back. So they didn't want to give like too much away until the reveal. And so I always thought that was going to happen. And in my head I was like, oh, who's it going to be? Could it maybe be Billy Cohen?
Yeah.
Could it maybe be someone like that or something? But yeah, it turns out that it wasn't. Part of me also wonders if they just also didn't know what they wanted to do with him at the end of 7. And they changed some things between that and Village, and maybe that's why they worked him to be
I think 7,
more interesting.
I think 7 was maybe intended to be, in my eyes, and I think they did this mostly on purpose, was they kind of made 7 more like a soft reboot, where they were like, let's just make this connected to Resident Evil, but not really, and if this is successful, we'll just expand on the lore and like make Chris look like Chris. That's why Chris doesn't look like Chris in the game. Like, I think they were trying to like kind of push a soft reboot on us, and they kind of did. In many ways, you know, because it's like, all right, this is this character you don't know about. It is more like, you know, it's very influenced by Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Evil Dead. You know, you have this person that isn't this like decked out like part of the special team going it, which I do like that. It does give him more of like, I guess, a disadvantage.
Nice.
Nice. That was a good one. There you go. Dude, that was carnage right there. Holy crap. 3 people just died right in that center right there of the house.
That was mad.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of where they were going. They kind of wanted to just steer hard left from 6, and they were just like, you know what? Like, if this is successful, then we'll tie it in. And then they kind of ruined it a little bit in Village, saying, oh yeah, when Jack knocked him out in the beginning of the game, he turned into molded and he was dead. And it's like, well, that kind of takes out the whole like urgency of 7, where he's just a normal dude going through it, like not knowing what's going to happen. So I wish they kind of kept that a little bit, you know. I don't really think him being molded was really necessary, but I guess, you know, you have to sew your hand on with some first aid spray. You know, you can't just be a normal human with that. You gotta be something wrong
somehow.
with it.
The problem is that they try to introduce a new main character into such a well-established game. If you're going to do that, you need to start getting rid of some of the original characters. Like, like Chris should have died games ago, in my opinion. I don't say that just because I fucking hate the guy, but I say that because
I've heard that a lot actually in the community.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, he should have, you know.
Oh, fuck off,
Gowdy. Poster boy.
But like, you know, the man's put himself in so many situations. You can't tell me that he's come out unscathed every single time. Like, you can't just punch a boulder.
Be in Village too. Right.
You can't just punch a boulder and nearly fall into lava and still be okay.
I'm not doing so good this time round.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting capsules right now.
Actually, I'm not doing as bad as Gowdy. 7 points. What is going on, bro?
Gowdy shit. I think Ben's cheating though, because he seems to have been on top the last 3 games. Oh, Gowdy just killed Morgan. I bet he's so happy about that.
Jesus Christ!
I missed that. What the hell?
This is so much more chaotic with more people.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's.
No! What the?
Wow!
Oh!
Brutal.
I don't think I've ever seen that death animation before. Right,
Wow.
4 BOWs trying to kill each other.
One.
I'm trying to get a revenge kill on Zemnis. No!
I don't know if they were to like introduce third person mode to 7. I don't think that would make me more compelled to try it again. Because I'm such a story driven gamer that if the story doesn't grip me within the first couple of hours, I really lose a lot of interest in it.
Were you not a fan of the bakers themselves? That was my problem when I first played 7. I wasn't really into it.
Yeah, they're just a bit sort of out of nowhere, I guess. Like, I would have preferred it to have linked more into the previous games, which I'm sure a lot of people probably feel the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like it was almost like they.
Damn! No longer undefeated. Ben smashed that one.
I did crap that game.
Sorry to interrupt you there.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah, I came in last. So that was horrible. R.I.P.
Right, well, speaking of dear old Chris, let's give him a crack, shall we? Shall we go back to the RPD as well?
So, yeah, just the story wasn't really hooking you in?
Yeah, the story, the characters, obviously, yeah, Ethan, not the most interesting of people. But I didn't really find the Bakers that interesting.
That's so surprising.
Either.
Huh.
Well, they just felt like, you know, kind of almost stereotypical to the setting that they went for.
I mean, I can't argue against that. I mean, they've made them proper Southern Hicks.
Yeah, sure. Exactly. Yeah, Southern Hicks that are cannibals and experimentalists or whatever.
Yeah, very, very, you know, Texas Chainsaw inspired, which is interesting.
But I think maybe that's why I liked it so much. Because I'm such a big fan of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Hills Have Eyes, those kind of films. It felt like it's definitely like hitting those notes.
Yeah, I just think like I think maybe they could have. I think the biggest thing for me was the family was cool, but the enemies, the molded themselves were boring. Like the 4-legged molded, and like, you know, like I just felt like the molded weren't terrible. That inspiring.
That is not Chris. He looks awful.
I mean, I know.
You know what's even worse? They have an RE7 Chris skin.
So that is literally who Izzy's playing as at the moment. I've got the 7 skin, for lols.
Oh. Come on then.
Jazzy, the Jazziest says, personally, I wouldn't want to see any of the main cast die, maybe retire, but 7 was refreshing to me because of the fact that the main character was relatively vulnerable, slightly compared to RE1. I mean, that is a really good point. I agree with all of it apart from, for me, I mean, I've said this a few times and it's a bit of a controversial thing to say, but I think that the RE universe could do with a bit of trimming, you know, bearing in mind the concept of what's going on, of people surviving. Too many people have survived and it has made the main cast feel a bit invincible. And I think like just to kind of like, you know, I think that's one of the best things about Game of Thrones. Like no one ever felt truly safe. No. You never knew when someone was going to go. And it was really unsettling.
Oh God, his name is Chris too.
Obviously, it's been like quite overdone in a lot of other like media now. But I think generally speaking, like for something like the RE universe that is so bloated, I think is fair to say. I think just sort of trimming it back would be really good. because I'd far rather characters have like, you know, have a memorable death and a reason for leaving the series, rather than sort of being written out and never like actually finished what's happening with them. So many characters, I don't know if they'll ever finish their stories, and I just don't think that really does justice. Like Billy Cohen, I just think they've just completely given up on that. Great kill, by the way.
Thank you.
I just don't think we'll ever find out what the end of his story is.
No. And I'd love to see characters like Sheva come back. I think she was one of the best the best side characters they've ever had. Rebecca as well. Like, why? Why is there just nothing with them?
I do have some faith about Sheva, that with the inevitable RE5 remake...
Whoa.
Oh! Savage. Yeah. I think when 5 gets remade, I think, obviously, Sheva will be in that. Well, hopefully Sheva will be in that.
Oh, then she must be.
And then, maybe
crazy.
that will set something, you know, it'll remind people of the significance of her character, and maybe she'll get written into like Resident Evil 15 or whatever it is at that point.
Yeah. Well, the real thing is, are they going to retcon Wesker's death? You know.
How would you feel about that? What would be your choice?
Man, I think they should have never really killed him definitively.
No, I think everyone can agree on that.
Yeah, every villain has been trying to recapture Wesker's like aura, and they just can't. So I feel like if they change it, I would not be upset about it.
All the villains have felt like so forgettable by comparison, like quite disposable.
Yeah.
Like you go from Wesker to Simmons in 6, you're like, okay, get out of here, dude. You're like, you're a peasant.
I think also the problem is that they haven't really written them sort of beyond a game. So you just don't really have enough of that familiarity, or you know, they don't build them up for long enough that you really want to see the end of that fucker. Like Wesker was great because we'd seen him in so many games.
Okay, I am now dead.
Everyone wanted to see the end of Wesker, but they also like loved him at the same time because of how bad he was. But yeah, no one else has really sort of left that same imprint so far. Second place. Good work, Izzy.
Thank you.
I lost a lot of points by dying, so...
and what's going on?
I don't know, man. I didn't realize you lose points. I forgot that happened. You keep dying, you just lose more points.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh, like an Izzy.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Oh, Midgeman is ready to jump in the next game. Wicked. Right, Anne, if there's anything you're going to aim for, just at least aim to be above Gaudi.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, yeah.
Oh, you bastard! No, that's mine.
At the expense of Izzy, it seems.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah, third.
Son of a bitch.
Did Ant beat Gaudi?
Probably not.
Oh, it's close though.
And come on.
I know. I was, you know, I was doing okay for like a second, probably 20 seconds, and then I went downhill.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do now is whoever's in last place outside of us, as in REC LTRE, I will bump off for a game until the next one, because we've now got seventh player has entered. So we've got Midgeman in. So Gaudi, you came in last. So we will need to... Can I boot you? I really want to. Social actions. Kick. There we go.
Bye, Gaudi.
Smell you later.
Bye.
Midgeman, quickly jump in.
Jump in before Gaudi comes back.
Yeah.
I take it Gaudi can rejoin again.
Maybe I need to change the password. Change the password and take the stream offline. JMD's in the house as well.
Done, right? Like we're saying, like, so in June, like you can't even do a room like this. It will just be like you can't even play it.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact extent of what this will be beyond June, but yeah, my belief is that the we won't be able to do any kind of online things together like this. So.
Then what's the point of even leaving the game up? You can't play the solo, can you?
No.
No, besides the tutorial, and I don't even think, you know, that's just a tutorial, so it's like... Yeah.
So much love for Gowdy being booted out.
Gowdy went all
It would have been me,
home to
Gowdy, but
get
I'm on the stream,
booted.
so I get special privilege. Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, it probably would have been more fair for Zemnis or Benster because I've been in all of them.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to add in it. We've got to add a bit of competition into this.
Absolutely.
So now the stakes are higher now. If you're last place and you're not us or Anne, you're booted out for 5 minutes, and then you can come back in the next.
We get diplomatic immunity because we are the kings.
Right, let's do this thing. Midge man, let's see your skills.
Oh, JMD, how'd you break your arm?
Oh shit. Ooh.
Ooh. Capsule.
Yep.
Oh, bitch.
Go down. Midman.
No.
Back off. No. Right. You're gonna get it, boy.
Had a bad fall outside work today. No, that's rubbish, man.
There we go. Insta kill.
Nice.
Sorry to hear that, man. Well, congrats on still making it to the stream.
Yeah.
Sorry, Anne.
Oh, man.
Oh, Gowdy, don't be sour. Come back. You know you want to keep playing. You like it, really.
No! Morgan, you're going to get it, boy.
Don't threaten him with a good time.
What the fuck is up with this awful music? Just like...
It's very
It's the
generic.
same, like, 10 bars on loop for every
I think
single
I have
game.
it turned off, actually.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was not having it.
No!
I don't even remember when I did that.
That was terrible aiming on your part.
I know. Wasn't my best.
Oh.
Right, who do we want to go and explode on? Oh, you dirty animal! There we go. Got them. So dirty.
That wasn't what I expected you to say.
I'll be using some kind of
That's a clip. That's a clip. There you go, Rob. There you go.
Oh, God. That'll be the next dono sound effect.
Woo.
Coming to a mod soon. Oh, Jesus. No! Yes!
Sure. Oh, JMD, that's really sad. How long are you in the, you in a sling, in a cast? I was just fiddling with the microphone, so that probably sounded really weird.
What the fuck? I didn't even get to move. That's bullshit. God, this music is infuriating. This one track for all of these maps. It doesn't do any, it doesn't change at all.
No.
This is the worst music track in any game ever.
I wish they had like a soundtrack swap or something. Out of all those tracks in RE, like they could have just put like, you know, a bunch of them in here.
Although this is bad, there is an argument for another one, which would not be a game that anyone would expect to have bad music, and that's Dragon Quest XI.
Okay, that's such a niche
It
niche
is.
thing to bring up, isn't it?
No, but it is. Like, Tom and I have had extensive discussions. It is the same track, and it's a 120-hour long JRPG
Yeah.
with the same tracks.
Oh, if anything get worse than the Resident Evil Gaiden music, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah.
That is,
Nice.
that is pretty mind-numbing.
Still haven't played Gaiden?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but
Yeah.
you know.
Gaiden.
I say Ninja Gaiden, so I
Gaiden.
usually say Gaiden, but a lot of people say Gaiden. So
Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden.
There's a new Ninja Gaiden
New
coming
one
out, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah, looks dope.
Oh, 41 seconds to bring down Demo Morgue. Okay, I've got 2 virus capsules. Come on, bring it on. Fucking kill me if you want. Nemi will come after you. Where is everyone? Oh no, where is everyone?
Hate it.
I need my X-ray vision to see through the walls. I can hear some gunfire.
There you go.
Shit.
I know you've dropped out the top 3.
No!
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 No! Oh, what happened on that one? I was doing so well.
Callie said hello. She has brought the Wawa tea, so the goods have been delivered.
Hi, Callie.
What's up, Kelly? Well, as per rules, I did say whoever was in last place is booted. So by those rules, Midgeman, you are being traded out for Gaudi.
Gaudi, are you coming back in?
Is that the worst trade of all history?
He did say he might go and make some dinner, so I'm just asking if he's still...
Makes dinner? I thought he ordered Chinese food like 7 days a week.
Every day of the week, yeah. Yeah, that's why he's broke.
Putting my kids through college. Cool, wow. I can't believe we're actually an hour into this stream already.
Yeah.
So ripping through this. So I know we started a little bit later than 7 o'clock, but yeah, we will be going till about 9:15. So yeah, we've got 1 more hour. Your last chance to get involved, guys. So yeah, thank you for those who have been jumping in so far.
Doesn't look like Gaudi's joining, Midgeman, so jump on in.
Okay, nice.
That's why I kind of wish, like, in a weird way, that if this is still around in this capacity, at least, where we could have like a room of people that want to play, it would be cool to like do more community stuff. You know,
yeah,
if
sure.
it's still attainable. If it's just shut down and we can't even do it, then we'll just have to wait for the next Resident Evil multiplayer thing.
Yeah, it does seem like a very limited run, like 20. Because it was. When was it? I think it was like November 2022, maybe October 2022. Yeah, they came out. So it's only like a 2.5 year run for a server, which feels incredibly short for, you know, bearing in mind this came with Village. So it's not like an indie or like a low budget game. It came in on a very big budget game. To only have a server for 2.5 years feels very short.
Yeah.
I don't know what they've got up their sleeves. I don't know whether they're just trying to like save some money. I don't know whether they've got like another, you know.
Whenever you're ready, Midgeman.
Because they in their statement they said that, like, you know, they're entering a new phase of the franchise. So they're like, they kind of said that after saying, yeah, we're closing this. So it's like, are you just saying like you're gonna do something even bigger than this, or are you just saying you're avoiding the multiplayer? Like, I don't know what they kind of meant by that statement. You know, like, obviously we know 9's coming, but like, are you gonna supplement it with a multiplayer thing again? Or are you just gonna completely, because like, remember they came out with that horrible game called Umbrella Corps. It was horrible.
Still haven't played that either, because it is
it is the worst Resident Evil game ever made.
That's why I haven't played
I'm saying it right here. Yeah, so like, I just think, and that was a full price game. That was $60 that I spent that I'll never get back, and I'm still crying about it. But you know, it's all right. I'm still emotionally damaged from that game. I don't know what happened.
Midgeman, when you're ready, just confirm your choices.
Tap the X button or the A button or whatever console you're on. I hope for the 30th anniversary we at least get remasters of the original games. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Why have they just not released the trio yet? It's just like, seriously.
Yeah, they'd make so much money from it.
Yeah.
Like we
so
would,
much money.
Everyone on this live stream right now, everyone in the community space would buy the original trilogy. If it's just in an easy place to play with trophies or achievements, like, It's not fucking rocket science.
No.
So easy to do. But I just don't know why I haven't done it. Especially, you know, like the GOG release.
What is
all the
this,
games
man?
last year as well. So it's just like...
the GOG release was dope. I like that.
So why not just do it on consoles? It's just... I want to be able to sit on my sofa, turn on my PS5, and be able to play, like, all the original trilogy.
Oh, yeah, man.
And if you could add indoor skip, it'd be perfect.
Cool. Yeah. Like, Director's Cut's cool on there, but it's like, you know, like, there is no trophy support or whatever, and it's just the first game. It's like, you want, you know...
Go and explode on Morgan. Yes! Kill Morgan! Nice. Okay, go and explode on someone else.
Okay.
Shit.
So your core is almost fully charged. If you press R1 again, you can keep running. Yeah. Nice.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, when it's like fully red, I think it kills anything in one shot, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, the character you are, just, yeah, one of the forgettable characters from Village.
Nope. Ben, you're done, mate.
Oh! You called it.
No, run away. These guys are quite fun to play as, actually.
Oh, I actually really like the molded. They just add an element of chaos to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when there's just like 3 other enemies just swooping in at one spot, you know?
Yeah. And also, even though they're like the low level BOWs, everyone kind of fears them because they could explode at any point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to find a fucking capsule, though.
And if they get that revenge kill on you, it's more points for them,
Yeah.
so it's actually a detriment if you don't escape them.
Oh, can you imagine if they added Krauser into this?
I know.
With, like,
It would be
his
perfect.
knife
That'd
attacks.
be sick. That'd be sick.
Or if they made it when Krauser dies that he turns into like infected Krauser.
Yeah.
With like the infected arm. Like that'd be so cool.
No, you don't.
Infected trouser. Explode! Oh yes! You got so many points for that. Oh, Ant in the lead.
Gaudi mentioned something in the chat that you might want to read.
Just gonna ignore that. I've already had one drilling say about having a season 5 comeback. I can't do any more.
I would say that a drilling is slightly unfair.
Okay.
I was just making a few suggestions.
A gentle reminder.
Absolutely,
Yes,
just a
of course.
few
Yes,
suggestions of
okay.
how we could perhaps make it better. Because, you know, we're all about giving everyone what they want.
Speaking about the challenge and giving everyone what they want, so both of you guys have revealed your stipulations now for the challenge.
Yes.
Mine and Nathan's are still under wraps. How are both of you feeling about what you're going to be attempting?
Go ahead.
No, go on. No, go on. You go.
I am. I'm pretty excited. I mean, I think the. I'm a little scared of what the Savage Dip will bring me for DS. But I think. Really, I think honestly, one of the things I'm really excited about is Resident Evil 3 with the card deck challenge as well. Can't wait to see. It's my favorite game of all time, and I just can't wait to bring that into the challenge. And
It's your favourite game of all time. However, every time you've played it in the UK, you have been incredibly cursed. 2 attempts
that is very
in the UK.
true. Very true. Yeah.
2 incredibly stressful and failed challenges. So. Yeah, this could be your redemption moment next month.
I hope so, man. I really hope so. And doing every Nemi like with the battles and stuff, that's going to be, it's going to be tough, depending on what I get drawn from the card deck. But I feel pretty confident. I think the randomization of RE3 is always an interesting aspect that not a lot of people talk about when it comes to like being up against the wall with like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to get hunters on this screen or the dogs, and that could be a detriment to like the condition that I'm in. So there's a lot of interesting things that can happen, but I think Survivor's going to be interesting because handgun only is fucking tough in that game when it's the final boss. Because the final boss does not go down easy. So I'm a little scared about that.
Yeah, and you've got all the Mr. X's as well, so...
Damn, that was tough.
It's going to be it's going to be an interesting evening. And morning, and afternoon, and
nighttime. And dawn, and dusk.
Yep.
But yeah, and the RE4 race, of course, I can't wait for that. It's going to be so much fun. So, yeah. I think overall, like, there is going to be there's always going to be unexpected challenges that you're going to face, like, that you don't expect. And I think that's what's also exciting, but also nerve-wracking because you don't know what you're going to run into. And that might get you stuck for a few hours, you know what I mean? So that's where I want to try to avoid, but you never know because sometimes you're just like, all right, I'm stuck here. I just have to reset like my game or start from a certain point, or, you know, like making multiple saves is a huge thing that I can't overlook, you know, just so I don't screw myself of hours worth of gameplay, you know? So I think that's going to be a big thing to remember. So, but sometimes when you're in autopilot, you forget to do certain things. And so that's what I have to make sure is like, I'm just on it with all those different little things that can come up. But what about you, Izzy?
Well, actually, just before that, let me just quickly interject.
Oh, sure.
If anyone else wants to jump in, I'm going to give it like 60 seconds. Gowdy, I don't know if you want to jump in for another game, just let us know. But also, I've got one little tease about a challenge that I'm going to reveal today. Because mine and Nathan's stipulation videos are going to be coming very, very soon. They will all be revealed before the challenge. But all I'm going to say is, there is going to be some new aspects of this challenge which are going to be interactive. So there's going to be some influences from you guys that are going to influence parts of this challenge. And I'm not going to say anything more than that. You will find out in due time. But yeah, this challenge is going to be chaos. I'm trying to make more things going on, more like unpredictable things, more variables. So yeah, that's all I'm going to hint you with. There's going to be a level of interactivity that's going on. I think basically since we've been going through like the remastered challenges, Challenge 3 Season 3 that we watched a few weeks ago, the one that you destroyed, I think the thing that everyone loved about that was that you guys got to get involved in that and influence the stipulations and things like that. So there will be a little bit of an element of that in the challenge, but you'll have to wait to find out what I mean by that.
So yeah, for example, if you donate £1,000, a sprinkler system goes off in the living
room. That is a great idea. Might be a very short-lived challenge.
Exactly, And expensive to replace all the equipment that it breaks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, on that subject though, we do officially have our 30k incentive figured out now as well.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really exciting. But that
really exciting.
I'm not going to reveal tonight. We have to wait in due time for that. But there is a very big 30k incentive. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's crack on with this next game then. I think everyone's ready. Yeah, Gowdy, if you do want to jump back in, just let us know, or anyone else.
Badams is getting his downloaded.
Oh shit! Very nice. Sorry, Izzy. I interrupted you.
That's fine.
You were talking about RE4.
Yes, I was talking about RE4 race. Looking forward to that. Anticipating coming last. I'm not.
Dream big, Izzy.
I know, but I'm not.
Manifest your victory.
I know, but this is the thing that obviously you guys like really disagree with, is that I don't practice anything.
Yeah.
Which I understand fully why you disagree with that. But the last thing I want to do is I don't want to get to the challenge and be bored stiff over what I'm playing. Yeah,
I'm personally not playing it again since we did the Dice Lock last month, or maybe even the month before. Yeah. We obviously got a lot of RE4 goodness from that.
Shot.
That was a great
that
shot.
Was brilliant.
But yeah, I don't want to play any more of it since then. Because I don't want to get too much burnout.
I feel like it's kind of simple enough to not do terrible at.
Yeah.
In terms of racing. I mean, I was never far behind when Nathan and I did Zero, for example.
Yeah.
But then I obviously had the frog death, which effectively scuppered my chances. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Really looking. I think my favourite one is going to be playing RE5 with Nathan through to its completion and doing
That's
the
gonna
lucky
be
dip.
cool.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Because obviously Nathan helped me out a lot when I last played it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be fun. It could involve us trying to strangle each other at points, but you know, adds to it.
That's what siblings are there for.
Exactly.
Exactly, right?
The wild card will be whatever the wild card will be. And I'm really looking... Why does Jack run so fucking weird?
I know.
He runs like a cowboy.
Yeah. Like he has to change his shorts or something.
And fuck. Oh.
Oh, ow! Come on.
And... Nice. I'm really hoping for a bit of redemption for Resident Evil 1 Rambo.
Oh yes, big time redemption there.
Yeah. Which again, I've done a bit of practicing on the first like couple of hours of Remake. But I think the only thing that I need to get clear in my head is if I get X, Y, Z items, I can then go through and complete the game.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, fucking hell! And it's back for blood! Oh, fuck!
Luke just hit puberty again.
Yes, I did. Oh, press the wrong button, just blew up! Oh, damn it. As flawed as this game is, it is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm actually sad we haven't made more of these kind of sessions before.
Yeah, I really think the last time I really jumped on with like a group of people was when we did the last community one that you did.
Yeah.
I don't know if we streamed it or we just played on Discord, I think it was.
I think just played on Discord for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. If it's still up, we can put in the passcodes after it's done. We'll do some more.
No!
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Nemi or Tyrant? Oh, yeah.
I think Tyrant's the better one to get.
I do like the Tyrant rocket launch though.
Nemi, rocket launcher.
I think they have the old Resident Evil 2 skin for him too, but you can't get that anymore, which sucks.
What?
Like the OG RE2 one.
Get wrecked. Oh.
Oh, I'm dead.
Double kill.
I think we'll just be doing full remake on standard. Cedo.
Oh, Zemnis is snuck into first place. Need to fix that.
Can't have that.
Oh, 2 virus capsules. Thanking you. Sorry.
You son of a bitch.
That was so brutal.
Stole his virus capsule, then shot him in the chest.
Stars. Morgan, I see ya. Oh, who zapped me?
It was great when you just get shot from across the map, like.
Sorry?
What? Oh, nice.
Thank you, Badams.
For some reason, it didn't switch to my spark shot. I picked up a spark shot, and then he didn't switch to it. I don't know why not.
Zemnis has just stolen this one. Damn, close game though. Well, actually, no, it's not at all. It's way in the lead. Oh, gonna get my revenge kill. Man, there's a lot of Leons in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 Leons.
Leon's fucking double pistol melee combo.
Oh,
I can see why people like.
Who came last?
Oh, I didn't see, but I don't think Badams is ready to go yet.
Okay. Oh, JMD, do you want to jump in for a game? Or
he can't, he's broken his arm.
His arm. Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
You can stay in, Midge, man. Unless Badams is done.
Adams is ready.
Oh, is Badams ready?
Cedo, why are you not getting involved, bro?
My friend's gone, so jump in.
Come on, Badams, in you come, mate.
will be the PlayStation 2 that I'm going to be bringing for Resident Evil 3 and Survivor.
Ooh.
So we're bringing this over to the UK, and I have a Slim, but I don't trust it enough to make it that long. So I think this is going to be my the console. So we're going to be playing on some original hardware.
Amazing.
How's that? Have you got a plug adapter?
So I have to get, for the power, I have to get another adapter, because I have one. I think me and Callie have one for the last time we were over there.
Yep.
So I have to get another adapter for power, and then I have a converter that should be good for the HDMI cable.
Sweet.
So yeah, I have to just get one thing for that, and then I should be good. And hopefully when we test stuff on the Friday, everything's golden. So we'll make sure it's gonna go. And I got to bring memory cards.
Yeah.
Oh, really throwing it back, yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a cool little throwback for some people. So
it's gonna be so funny. Like, so many people are gonna be watching the 24-hour challenge and just seeing the games. They're like, oh yeah, this looks cool. But we'll have like no idea, like behind the scenes, what's going on.
No.
Just like got like your tower PC to be able to like play, like do the RE1 randomizer. There's gonna be like my gaming laptop, so we can do like, so I can play emulated versions. Ant's gonna have like an OG PS2. We're gonna have like a bunch of PS5s. A 360. I don't even know what Nathan's playing.
I think Nathan's playing on his PC.
Is he playing on his? So we're also gonna have Nathan's PC here as well. Oh my god.
Yeah, the one that sounds like a jet.
Yes. Yeah, a lot going on.
I remember you guys, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be hot in the room, and then I remember, oh yeah, there's no air conditioning.
No, that is not a thing over here.
Oh, and the AC will be your PS2's fan.
Yeah.
That'll be keeping you cool.
this little fan in here. This is it. Just this little thing right there. Yeah, that'll be interesting. But I think having that like initial setup time, because like if you guys don't know, listening, we are going to be setting up the day before, so we could just walk in on the day of the challenge, and everything is hopefully gonna, fingers crossed, everything's gonna work.
That's the theory.
Knock on wood for that.
Oh, don't hold me to account for that. You know what it's gonna be like, guys. There'll be some random thing that we've not encountered before.
Nathan's PC was the bastard last time, wasn't
it?
Yeah.
That is the key thing we need to fix.
Yeah.
Right, we've got one more slot available.
Badams, you able to jump in?
Badams, you can jump in, or if not, Midgeman or Gaudi is available.
Yep. Zemnis, don't forget to select ready.
And yeah, guys, like if you are thinking of joining in this session, we've only got about 30 minutes left, so get your downloads going. This is the last chance. Servers closing next month, so yeah, this is your last chance.
And if they somehow remain open in private matches only, then maybe we'll do more later.
Yes.
But if not, this is it, right? You know, so. You don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Some games get taken off completely and you can't even start them up. Some games you can still do it. So we'll see what happens. I don't know why they still have Resistance running. That's been up for almost 5 years. And
because Gaudi is still playing
is single-handedly keeping the servers going.
He's gonna be that guy that stays online when they shut it down, and he's just still on there,
I can tell you now that Gaudi is rushing to his phone or keyboard to just type some really long message out to you about why Resistance is so good. You can't create a new account. Okay, we'll do this one, Badams. See if you can get it sorted.
Midgeman, did you want to jump in for this one, or are we going with just this 5? Also, if I permanently upset Gaudi from kicking him out of that one game, he hasn't requested to come back since. It wasn't anything personal, honestly. I just thought that was the rules. Bottom player jumps out for a game, new one comes back in.
He hasn't been seen since you grabbed him by the neck and threw him out.
Oh my God.
Get out of here!
Okay, we'll do this one.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Midgeman's back.
Hey.
Yeah, and I'm
Ready up,
extremely
brother.
hyped for the meetup as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
So much fun.
I can't wait. I can't wait to play Outrun. I just can't wait to play Outrun.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. The venue's so sick.
Oh, Oh, we've had another dono.
A dono through from JMD says, have a £10 on me. Thank you very much, JMD.
Cheers, bro.
All going towards that mysterious 30k goal. Oh,
Yeah,
what's in store for that?
There's a message all in caps for you, Ant, from Gaudi about resistance.
Oh, hold on, let me see here.
Yes.
Go back up here. No more of that kind of talk. Well, you know, it's
Yeah, you're done for, boy.
I still would have liked Mercenaries over Resistance. I think Resistance could have went well for a standalone $30 game.
Yep.
You know, but
If you press
yeah, we had to
R1, you
get
can
through
spit
those
acid.
perks.
You know what, though? That was the main thing that I was really disappointed about with Village, was the Mercenaries mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that. You know,
Yeah.
we had to get through that to get RE4 mercs, which was just perfect. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
RE4 mercs
now
is great.
you make RE4 mercs with that 5 mercs co-op. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun as shit.
Yeah.
Bring back some good memories of back in the day, getting double S's with my friends.
Sorry, mate.
Time to welcome to the family.
Oh, come on.
Oh, savage. I'm so glad they
If I get
added
the
that
revenge
in.
kills, I'll be getting last place for the rest of them.
Oh, and never apologise.
Nah. Oh, please don't. Not again.
Actually, I'm going after.
Revenge kill, revenge kill, revenge kill, revenge kill. Revenge kill, come on, Izzy.
Oh, no, Midgeman got him. Oh.
Snuck in there. Right, explode.
Yep.
You're fully charged.
I'm gonna throw it in.
No, come on.
Oh!
Got one. Got one. That'll do. I say that'll do. I'm doing terribly.
Zemnis is all of a sudden smashing these games.
I was gonna say he's just kicking ass right now, like taking names.
This music is doing my fucking head in. Why is it so bad? Just like, you know, Resident Evil Challenger, a YouTube channel with 3,500 subscribers, managed to get a originally composed soundtrack of like remade Resident Evil tracks, which we actually had during the countdown, we had during the trailer. Like we've got
Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne did an amazing job.
Yeah.
How have we got a farly superior soundtrack than Capcom's own fucking creation? I don't get it. They've got the license to use whatever the fuck they want, and they've got this track. I do not understand. It makes no sense.
It's I don't even think Resistance had this bad music from what I remember.
No,
It's like, what
I
the
don't
hell?
remember that.
What happened?
Just like the RPD theme is probably the most iconic track, or if not one of the most iconic tracks out of like all of the OSTs. Like imagine like a really cool remixed version of it on this. Like it would have been so great. Really missed the trick.
Oh my god, it's the BOW corner. Ah shit.
Well, Cedo, you say the game is free. Technically, it's included in the price of Village, which is, you know, kind of what we were saying earlier about like why they sort of like had to release it eventually.
Go. Thank you. Oh, fuck off. How
don't-
did you not kill anyone?
I think you would, yeah, you just missed them. So yeah, technically, the price of this game is sort of included in the price of Village, if you look at it that way. So it's not free. And so because of that, I'm going to have expectations. And also because it is made by Capcom firsthand.
Oh, come on, Morgan. I'm meant to be a man.
Yeah, they gave it to you know, they used Neobards or whatever, that developer did RE3 and Resistance to do this, and it's like, come on guys, like if you did Resistance one way, you should have, I don't know, should have made a little bit of an effort, but it's like they just kind of, I don't know, like you were saying at the top of the stream, the whole like DLC characters being the Wolf Squad. It's like, what was that about?
Yeah, weird choice.
It's like, I understand Village is the latest thing, but, you know, I don't know.
Oh man, I'm doing so badly.
Oh.
Jesus.
Double kill.
Izzy, we might get booted out.
I know. I'm gonna have to kick myself.
Be quite a boring stream, won't it?
I'm just here waiting for the lobby to open.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Just explode.
I tried. Wow, that was a bad performance.
Out of third place too. God damn it.
Ben was on fire that time.
That was a bad performance.
Yeah, Ben's been snapping. Ben and Zemnis have been snapping.
Right, time to fix that. Oh, Badams, are you online now? Okay. Midgeman, I'm sorry, mate. You were booted for one game. Oh, how diplomatic. Even Gowdy wouldn't do that. He realised he came last. He removed himself. Very diplomatic.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. Should say that every time you boot someone out. Unlucky.
Takes the sting out of it.
Yeah.
Cedar's trying to join too.
Okay, alright, let's add 2 people in. Let's... Zemnis, I'm just going to move you out for one game. Just because I know you've been in from the start, just so we can get some new people in. But only just be for one, and then you guys can jump back in. So, Zemnis.
James is saying hello.
What's up, James? So yeah, Seedole and Badams, there is a slot for you guys to jump in.
What are you doing, James? You gonna get in the way when I'm playing? Because you know I'm playing the game? Huh?
Dude, what? Is that a cat? Is the cat just stepped on something?
Something went really weird with your voice then. Went really weird. Oh, speak.
Hello?
How about now?
Oh, no. Wait, change what you just changed, because it was more entertaining.
I think you almost knocked the cable out, so maybe that
sounded like
your voice went super high pitched. It was really funny.
Really?
Yeah. Sounded like you'd
I'm
done
gonna
like a
have to
load
play
of
back the
helium or
stream
something. Yeah. You need to find that moment. That's amazing.
Cedo
See,
can't
my
get
cat
in.
always finds a way to mess it up.
Okay, Zemnis, you can come back. Tidol, get ready to jump in the next one. Midgeman, get ready to jump in the next one.
What is the Capcom ID thing? I don't even know what that is. Is that just like
if you're not on PlayStation? So I think it's a cross-play for other platforms.
Oh, right, gotcha.
okay?
I just think cross-play. So good having cross-play on this. It's just why is this game so flawed?
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like because I think that was the problem with Resistance is that it wasn't cross-play. And then when I saw that they had a cross-play for this, I was like, perfect. They're on the right track. And then here we are with the server shutting down.
We're ready to rock. Bumbly Badams.
Let's rock.
Yeah, I'm guessing Zemnis is playing Xbox.
Let's rock.
Let's go, Zemnis. Choose your character, or I'll boot you again.
There you go.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, what are your thoughts of your first reverse
It's
playthrough
cool.
so far?
Yeah. I mean, it's fairly.
You're trying so hard to be nice, aren't you?
No, I'm not. No, I do really like it.
It's simple, right?
It's
like it's
very
a little
simple.
like it's easy to jump in, jump out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's not a huge amount of thought. There's not a huge amount of thought or depth that needs to go into it, which is nice. You know, I don't need a game that's like that all the time. So.
Yeah.
No!
What? Did you get got through the wall?
Yeah, that's what it kind of felt like. Revenge kill.
Yes, Gowdy, do you promise to play Gears with me? Because I've never played Gears before and it certainly looks like it'd be a lot more fun with someone else. I know, I'm sorry.
Yo.
I'm sorry. I've never really been an Xbox player apart from Fable. I've not played Halo.
If
played
you guys
Gears.
are playing like PvP for Gears, I'm there because I'm there day one for Gears, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing the hell out of that on my new PC once I build that thing.
Nice.
Also, I get it for free because I have Gears Ultimate. So I'm gonna pay $40,
Oh, sick.
which is nice. Xbox is like, sorry, we're putting it on other platforms, but you get it for free if you already have Ultimate Edition. I'm like, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or Game Pass, but I don't have Game Pass, so.
Elephant in the room that we have not spoken about today. GTA 6. What did everyone make of the latest trailer?
I've not watched it.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks
damn.
dope.
It does look very good.
I have such little interest in that game. Like, genuinely.
I like the protagonist. Intrigued to see, like...
I'm intrigued to see it once it's done. The game is still at least a year away, so I don't need to see any trailers.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You know, I get they need to put something out there. But, you know, for how long they have been making this game for...
And another delay now.
It needs to be fucking spectacular. I mean, I know the budget they have got for this game is absolutely it's in the billions. It is insane amount of money they are putting into this game.
That's juicy.
They made it all with those GTA 5 online cards or whatever.
To build massive tall building in Dubai.
Oh, what, the Burj Khalifa?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure more people in the world know what GTA is over the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Vice City. It's one of my favorite Grand Theft Autos, and I love the fact that it's back in Vice City.
Yeah.
You even see the one biker dude in the commercial with the ammunition commercial. I love that. I love those callbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lot of cool. There's a lot of cool things that I'm looking forward to see what they do with it, especially with the story. Even though people don't care about the story, they just jump online. But people forget when GTA 5 came out, they didn't have the online yet, so we had a whole month to play. You know, and it was.
I kind of hope they do that again.
Me too, low key. Like, I really wish that they would, like, just so it gets people a little bit more enticed to play the other shit, you know. But
yeah, because like because I am anticipating this game being minimum sort of £80 at release because of the money that has gone into it.
Yeah, Sony's next for the price hike. I know Nintendo did 80 first, and then Microsoft followed, and now Sony's going to follow. So. Yeah.
So,
that's definitely gonna
if you are going to be charging people that much money, it can't just be an online machine. You need to make sure people have appreciated the work and everything that's gone into the main story as well.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, and I think it's gonna be pretty damn good. I think Rockstar. Say what you want about them. I think they're one of the devs that still get things right with some things. You know, some things are. You know, obviously all corporations are greedy at the end of the day. They're going to make their money. But I think they're...
In your case, isn't it? Everyone's evil apart from Wawa.
Just Wawa. I'll succumb to Wawa, but that's it. Yeah, it's, you know, again, I understand people got to make money. But I know at the end of the day, this is just going to never... You know, it's never going to satisfy everybody because there's already people looking at the trailer like, oh man, it looks like this, and I was expecting. It's like, well, come on, man. Like, you know, I think some people, it's been built up so much, you know.
I think the problem is because there was such a dramatic graphical difference between GTA 4 and GTA 5. You're never going to have a jump like that again.
No, we're getting to that point with many games, right? Where it's like, how better can we get? You know, with these consoles and spending all this money. Like, I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, like 8K is the next thing, but then you need...
Fuck you, Ant! Fuck you!
Let me get my first dub.
Oh, you're such a bitch! Oh my god, I was winning for 4 minutes and 50 seconds and you stuck in at the end! You little bitch!
Oh, that's my first place this whole night.
Motherfucker! It's unbelievable.
Oh,
wow,
that's awesome.
The rage.
Fair play, you earned that.
Oh, that was tough.
Good job.
How are we feeling about GTA 6 being delayed by a year?
I mean, whoever didn't see that coming is an idiot.
Yeah, I do think that's a fair thing to say, because I just think, you know, Rockstar takes their time. They technically didn't even give us a number date until this May date. They just said, you know, fourth quarter of. So I had a feeling if we didn't get a date, I like the fact that they put the trailer out to kind of like, you know, put people at ease, to be like, this is what we've been doing.
Yeah.
But I just think that, you know, I think it's going to be worth the wait. I don't know if people are going to, you know, ever be satisfied with, like, you know, all these expectations. But again, like, how much better can you really make it at this point? You know, I don't know. I think Rockstar, they're killing it with, you know, how they kind of, like, less is more. Like, they're not putting out games all the time, but when they do, it's a banger for the most part. But I didn't even play GTA 5 really as much as everybody else. I beat the campaign in 2013. And then I played online for like a little bit when that online launch happened in October of that year. And then, like, that's really it. I didn't really stay on it. So I'm not even one of these like, oh, I love GTA 5. It's the best game ever. I like 3. I like Vice City. I like San Andreas. Like,
GTA 3 is my favorite.
Yeah. So
Vice
it's just
City
like,
is mine, for sure.
yeah, like, you know, I love that stuff. And even 4, I had more fun with 4 online, because that was the first, like, oh, this is the Xbox Live era of, like, GTA. We can fly around Liberty City.
Yeah.
And we could do all this stuff, and it was so much fun. The DLC was really good. So yeah, I just hope that they have a really good, compelling story. I like the protagonist. I like this Bonnie and Clyde criminal thing they have going on. I like that dynamic from what I'm seeing, and I do think that's cool. I think it's cool to have 2 different main characters. They tried 3 with 5. I like that dynamic too, between Franklin, Trevor, and Michael. So I thought that was very well done. So now with just 2 protagonists, I think it's like, okay, we can scale it back a little bit, but still just have some, you know, some crazy missions and memorable moments. And it's going to offend everybody, but, you know, Rockstar doesn't care. And I like that about Rockstar. They're very unapologetic, and I like that because it's GTA. What do you expect?
My bad.
Midge, man, sit tight for the next game.
Sorry, mate.
And anyone else who, sorry to cut you off the rant, but anyone else who's waiting to jump in, just make yourselves known now, just so we know who is waiting to get into the next one. Well, actually, yeah. So here's a good question for you. What do you prefer? Like, maybe forget about GTA 6. Maybe, like, we could even, like, use Resident Evil as an example of this. Say, like, Resident Evil 9. Say like Capcom tomorrow came out and said Resident Evil 9 is going to come out in 6 months' time.
Yeah.
And then in 3 months' time, they said, oh, actually, we're going to delay it by another 6 months.
Yeah.
And then another 3 months, it gets delayed, and it gets delayed, and it gets delayed, and it gets delayed. What do you guys think is right? Do you think that devs should be trying to sculpt the perfect game, because a game lasts there forever and you can go back and play it and you want it to be perfect? Or do you think there's a tipping point where delaying it for too long actually becomes detrimental to the release of the game?
I don't think pushbacks are a bad thing. I expect it with basically any game now, that it's going to get pushed back. I think there's a lot in the industry of unrealistic expectations and putting staff under way too much pressure. So I wish the big guys, especially when you're talking about the likes of Rockstar, CD Projekt Red, a few others, I wish they would just quell their expectations of their staff and have a better environment for them. So, like, don't put out a release date. Just leave the release date off, kind of like how Bethesda have done with the Elder Scrolls 6. Just leave the release date off. Even if it's like, because I mean, they released the trailer for Elder Scrolls 6, what, 6 years ago? Something like that?
Yeah, 4 years ago, 5 years, I don't even know.
Yes, it was something like that. It was a while ago. So, yeah, okay, do that. Let people know that you're working on it. And sort of leave it. Don't show anything until you know that it's kind of going to be ready within the timescale that you have set for yourself. Nice.
Nice. Damn.
Yeah, I think it also comes into just, like, you know, leadership and how they can delegate to the right people. I think sometimes there's a real bad like managing issue with some of these devs, and I think that also just affects the morale. Where I think there's a lot of devs like Capcom where they just crank stuff out and they don't complain, and even if they got to work a little overtime, they get the shit done. I think Japanese devs, they aren't overworked, but they are very efficient and they know what they got to do and they get it done, and they don't say anything. They just get it done, and I like that. I think there's a difference within the culture. There's more of a respect that goes into the work, where sometimes I feel like people either A, get lazy, or they just say, hey, we're going to fix it later. Or like you said, very bad, poor work environments, which do exist. I'm not denying that. I just think that sometimes it's very like, we'll just fix it later. And it's like, well, then we're spending money and putting money in your pocket, and we're getting affected by it. So it's like games are $80 now. Games also don't have to cost $400 million a game. Like there's some games that I feel like some devs are, even like Expedition 33. It's a more like low-key game, right? But like,
look at the way it's sold.
1 million copies. Yeah, it's like you don't have to fucking have these great. Even Astrobot, like the last one that came out, really great game. Reminds you of something you would have played on the PS1.
I still need to play that.
So it's like you don't have to have these crazy ass budgets. I mean, obviously for GTA, that's gonna happen. For Elder Scrolls, But like, I just think sometimes these concepts are just so larger than life, and they don't have to be like that every single time. It's like, that's why all these movies are coming out. They're not recouping any, because why do all these movies have to cost millions and millions of dollars,
That's all right.
It's just...
Sorry, it's a really great conversation, but Izzy is just owning everyone.
I could see the score. Holy crap.
Yeah, where's that come from? Jesus
Apparently
Christ.
if I talk, I'm better.
Yeah. Okay, don't stop talking. Kill Ben, kill Ben.
Oh my god, you got 35 seconds.
Oh, you're drawing
It's going down to the
Ben.
wire. Oh, you're tied.
God. Oh! Come on, Izzy. Oh, you got 24 seconds.
Gotcha.
Shit.
Get in, boy.
Get in it to kill Morgan, you seal the deal. Press L1. Go on, go on. No! Try it once more. Kill him. Yes!
Yes, there you go.
Yes, Izzy! You did it! You won! Fucking A.
Sweet. So everybody in the stream got first place. That's good.
Damn. That was impressive.
Hell yeah.
I mean, going back to it, you take Expedition 33 as an example. I'm so looking forward to playing that game, but Oblivion has just got me in a vice grip at the moment.
Oh,
yes. Sure. I think it has everybody in one.
Yeah.
I don't think we've actually spoken about that on stream, have we? We spoke about it off stream.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah. Well, before that, because I know we'll go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
So, Bumbly Badams, I'm sorry.
Out you go, mate.
Unlucky.
Sorry, bro. Midgeman?
Who was it? Midgeman, Seedole were waiting in the wings, I believe.
Yeah. Hop in, guys, whoever gets there first.
And go on, Gowdy, you know you want to jump in for just one more game at least.
Yeah, I mean, you take Expedition 33 as an example. That game was silent. Like, no one really knew what to expect from it.
Right.
It is now the highest rated game on Metacritic ever.
Really?
It has leapfrogged Ocarina of Time and Baldur's Gate 3.
Damn.
It is the highest rated game on Metacritic ever, and no one saw it coming.
Jesus.
And I think that is just something so special about a game that is able to do that has taken on two massive franchises like Baldur's, like Zelda, and has just leapfrogged over them.
That's insane.
Yeah, and again, it's a more, in like, I don't, it's not a AAA studio, right? So it's like, we need more stuff like that. It's almost like, my cat is completely in my camera right now, but it's
that is amazing.
That's so cute.
Oh, we can see
that
deep.
That is Jesse.
Hi.
Yeah, that is Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
They always know when I'm streaming. They're like, all right, I'm just gonna clean myself in front of the camera now. Yeah, it's like, it's just same thing with like indie filmmaking or anything else. It's like sometimes you need the smaller guys to come and make a difference and to show you don't have to spend all this money on on this game. And then when they don't recoup, they lay off devs or they lay off people in studios. It's like, you don't always have to spend that much money. And I understand there's expectations with graphics and engines and stuff, but like, there's ways to do it. There's people doing it, you know.
Yeah.
So
whoever wants to
your
jump in,
point,
go for
I
it.
think it's great.
Yeah, we've got 2 slots.
I mean, this is why Ryo Gagatoku is my favourite devs, the guys who make the Yakuza and Like a Dragon series, is because they produce excellence. And I think it goes back to exactly what you said. The Japanese culture for making games is significantly better than the Western culture.
Absolutely.
Significantly. The Western culture, it's all about money.
Yeah.
It's all about getting things out to a deadline. You know, maybe not treating your staff the best way because of that and putting unreasonable expectations on people. Whereas the Japanese culture, it's about going through the process to make everything perfect. And if it's not quite perfect, you delay the game. You don't stress your people out too much because of the fact you've had to delay it.
It's respecting it as an art form.
Exactly.
I think like they all see the game as a reflection of themselves.
Yeah.
You know, whereas I think Western society, because gaming is so big now, you know, it's bigger than the film industry.
Yeah,
so like,
oh man,
sadly,
so
it's just
mainstream now.
people are just focused on the monetizing of it, which is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then or like, oh, we'll make the money back in a battle pass. Let's just keep cranking out battle passes and seasons. It's like, you know, that's why I miss the simple days of like PS2, GameCube, Xbox. Like those, that was like the best era in my opinion because it was just like about the games, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they were finished.
Zemnis or Badams?
Anybody?
And this is why I love indie games so much as well. I mean, Stardew Valley, created by one man across the span of 8 years. Still created by one man across the span of however long he's been working on it now. And I think that's just something so special. You can tell his love for that game with everything that he's put into it. That's why it's one of my favourite games. But
Callie loves the game Undertale, and it's a similar thing.
Exactly.
Where it came from just like,
exactly.
You know?
And then they released Deltarune, and they didn't charge for it. Like, that's how much they want people to just look at their game and go, wow, this is amazing. And
and you build upon what you did before. So it's like, okay, now maybe he gets, he has a little bit more money, so let's expand to a team that has that same heart and drive, you know, and it's cool to see those efforts still being made because they're out there. You just sometimes have to, you know, kind of skim through a lot of BS to get through it, you know. Some of the, you know, the run-of-the-mill games, your Fortnites, your Call of Duties, which again, if people like them, cool, but you know, there's a lot of better stuff out there that you could play year-round. That is, you know, like even Crow Country, which was last year, I think I played that. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Crow, we still need to stream that actually.
We do. Yeah,
we were talking about streaming hard mode at some point. Yeah, maybe we should do that.
We should do that after the challenge. It'd be quite a cozy stream, I think.
That would be. That
I say cozy.
Yeah, that would be cool to see you guys go
It
through
won't be
that.
fucking cozy.
Challenge, come down.
Yeah.
Right, Badams is rejoining. Okay.
Yeah, he's in.
Nice.
All right.
So Badams, choose your character and let's get going. Yeah, I think time-wise we'll do 3 more games. So yeah.
Cool deal.
So this being one of those 3.
It's been fun. Just
This has
talking.
been really fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Talking games, talking the challenge, talking reverse. It's all good.
Speaking games, Oblivion Remaster is amazing, and everyone should be playing it.
Yes, agreed.
Like, I have nothing else to say about it.
Oh man, I couldn't believe it. So basically, I've been away for like the past 2 weeks. I've been weirdly in the Middle East, a place I don't actually. I travel a lot for work, as you guys know, but second time I've ever been to the Middle East, and I just couldn't believe the timing of it. Of like the first day that I was away was when fucking Oblivion came out and everyone was going on about it and I was like, no, I have no way of playing this for 2 weeks. The timing of this, I mean, like I was in a really cool place, like exploring the Dead Sea and went to like one of the
Dude, it looked awesome.
wonders of the world. Like it was sick. But I was like, I want to play fucking Oblivion. Like me and Nathan, like back in 2006, 2007.
Yeah.
Absolutely spammed Oblivion, which I think is probably where your love of Oblivion initially came from.
Yeah, 100%.
That seed was planted.
Yeah. So I've always been keen to have a remaster of it. So yeah, I only got my hands on it this weekend, and I think just this weekend alone, I've already got like 12 hours into it.
Yeah.
So I'm loving it. I closed my first Oblivion portal spammed the arena. I did loads of the arena until you told me about the level scaling. And then I was like, oh shit, I really need to hold myself back a bit.
The level scaling is a bastard.
Yeah.
It really is. Really is. So my story about finding out about this game, obviously I had heard the rumours and all the screenshots obviously got leaked accidentally by Virtuous Games the week before they announced it. And I wasn't initially convinced until Jack and Josh sort of told me, no, this is actually real. This is from Virtuous's own website.
Oh, what the...
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they were like, no, this is all completely real. I did everything I could to find evidence of this game online. Like, I downloaded different browsers, I was refreshing Google every hour to find out what other people had discovered. I was obsessive over this for 6 days. And then it got to... So they leaked that it was due to be released on the 21st. It got to the 21st, and then Bethesda put out the tease that the trailer was coming out on the 22nd. Well, I was going to the casino with... Oh, what a shot!
Oh. Sorry, Morgan.
Well, you got my revenge kill.
So we were going to the casino with Jordan's mum and dad on the day that they were due to announce the trailer.
Damn it.
And we sat at the casino waiting for food. I was watching the trailer. They came out. This is getting released today. I burst into tears in the middle of the casino. I was just overwhelmed with joy.
Fuck off!
Completely overwhelmed with joy
I
over
think
this
more
game.
devs need to shadow drop shit like that because
I would love
I
them
think
to.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool that they did it like that.
Like-
Because like I told my buddy Dave, who's again it's his
Fuck's
favorite game, and he was like, "No way!" He's like, "Is it coming out like?" I'm like, "Dude, it's supposed to come out like Tuesday or whatever that Tuesday." And
Why
it
do I
did.
keep pressing L1? Keep exploding and molded straight away. Like no one was even standing there. Yeah, shadow dropping is a ballsy way of doing
It
stuff.
was, but they sold 4 million copies in the first week.
Really? I
It
didn't
was
actually know that.
insane.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive. I
Again,
mean, also
prints
not
money, man.
surprising.
More
Exactly.
people have to do it. It makes sense.
You know, I've been vying after them doing something with Oblivion for years. Obviously, especially after the treatment they've given Skyrim over the last few years. But I would take a 19-year wait for something like that all over again to get the quality that they have produced. Because they have managed to keep it feeling exactly like Oblivion should feel. But it just looks absolutely incredible. This is now...
And it includes the DLC too,
Exactly,
which is
all
awesome.
the
My
DLC,
friend was
yeah.
so stoked on that because he said it's some of the best DLC in gaming he's ever played.
The Shivering
Yeah.
Isles, phenomenal.
Yes, that's what
Absolutely
he said.
phenomenal. That's my favourite bit. I saved that bit until, like, last.
Just kind of savoring it.
Yeah, exactly. Can't wait to go. Can't wait.
Is Shivering
to go.
Isles really that good? Because I didn't actually get the deluxe edition.
It is fucking phenomenal. It's in the standard edition.
Oh, is it?
It's in the standard.
Yeah, it's all,
you
it's
don't
all
have
in
to.
base.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool.
Which is great. That's how it should be for
Yeah.
a game that's that old to have a
Yeah.
remaster. Just put it all in one. Make everybody experience. Oh shit. Ah.
Yes. What happened?
That was like a fucking spud gun.
That's what I keep doing.
Oh. Oh, the rocket. Shit.
Come on! Come
Oh,
on!
you got me locked. Oh.
Oh.
You had me stun locked there. I was like, holy shit.
That was
I
a
creeped
fun
in the
game.
third. That was fun.
And why aren't you getting your characters to do breakdancing when they win? It's the way forward.
I don't think I have a lot of the dances unlocked. I don't know if I can even do that now because it's. I don't know. Do you have to buy them or do you buy them with like the credit? Like whatever it was.
When this game came
Umbrella
out,
points or whatever the hell.
I had I think just because I've always wanted to play as Super Tyrant, Nemi, any like BOWs. I've just never been able to play as any of them before. And so when this game came out, I just absolutely rinsed it for about 3 weeks. Played it online every day for ages. Did a couple of like community games as well. And through that, I just got a lot of credits where I obviously wasted them all on breakdancing Leon. It's like, character skins.
What do you mean
new
wasting?
weapons. Or dancing Leon. Definitely going to go for dancing
Pure
Leon.
entertainment. So it's never a waste. That's cool that you guys have been enjoying that. I'm gonna, shock everybody. I've never played any Elder Scrolls game. I've only seen my friends play it. I've seen them rave about it, and I usually don't play those style of games, but I'm never like, never closed-minded about it. I just have to kind of just sit down and like, if I were gonna start, it'd probably be with Oblivion, considering I've seen.
Yeah, please. Although. Yeah. I love Skyrim. I don't love Skyrim as much as Oblivion, but I do really love Skyrim. This holds a really special place in my heart, that game. Really special. Skyrim is unfortunately dumbed down quite badly in comparison to Oblivion. So if you're going to play Oblivion first, that's great, but just withhold your expectations a little bit for Skyrim. I would say, for me, Oblivion, the story is better. And I prefer the Oblivion Gates over the Dragons, but I would say they are pretty much on par in terms of sort of quality of the whole game, if that makes sense. It's just Oblivion is slightly more in-depth within a lot of aspects.
Which is probably why most people enjoyed it so much, was because of how in-depth it was for, 2005, 2006 when it came out? So it's like,
yeah.
So it's nearly 20 years ago, and it still holds up. It's insane.
Yeah. It was really interesting when you guys were saying that on the Discord, because there was such a long time between playing Oblivion and Skyrim for me. It was good 4 or 5 years or something. And I'd kind of like played Skyrim, and it felt like so familiar.
Yeah.
And I think because Skyrim had introduced like a load of new mechanics, and also it was one generation up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Console-wise. So like visually, it felt like it progressed loads. And
2011, I think.
Yeah.
2012.
I mean, I got it on the midnight launch.
Yeah, so
I
did
remember,
we.
like queuing up to go and get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think because of like all of those like shiny visual upgrades and everything like that, in my head I'd always just kind of thought that, and I've never actually gone back and played Oblivion until now. So I played Oblivion in like 2005, 2006, whenever it was, 2006.
Kill each other.
Then when I got Skyrim, I never went back and played Oblivion.
Truce.
So in my head... Go on, Izzy, you can do it.
I'm going to liken somewhere else here.
Okay.
So yeah, in my head, I always thought that Skyrim was the better game. And it wasn't until you guys started talking about how Oblivion was the best game, and I was like, oh, why is that? And I was genuinely intrigued why you thought that, and now I'm going back and playing it. I can understand what you mean about the story being better and everything. I think it's because, like, they were like, it had like some flaws which have come in time to be appreciated, which maybe I didn't appreciate so much at the time, like the limited selection of voice actors is one.
Yes.
Whereas now that's like one of the best things about Oblivion, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
But I think at the time I was like, isn't that person voiced by them? Aren't they voicing them? And haven't I heard Sean Bean voice about 20 other people? But yeah, I'm glad they've kept all of that in.
You silly bastard.
Is it true that the I forget, my friend was showing me one of the main guys in Oblivion. I guess I don't know if it's like the person that you're under in Oblivion. Like, isn't he inspired by one of the characters in Lord of the Rings? Is that like a real thing, or is that like a lore thing? Is that fan thing? Is
so
it just
Patrick
like
Stewart voices a character, an important character, and Sean Bean voices the other important character.
Okay. So people just immediately make that.
Make the sort of connections. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
God.
Oh my God! This fucking Hunter Gamma. God damn it.
I think the main point for me, the difference between Oblivion and Skyrim is the side quests. Like, the side quests in Oblivion, it will be like, oh.
Press R1. You can run faster.
Okay. I thought that's what you were saying about the Oblivion side quest. It was like press R1. It's like, oh, go into this mysterious house and discover the truth behind this painting, and you know, you have to go off to a faraway land. Like, to get into the Mages Guild, you have to get recommendations from all the guilds. And it's like, well, with Skyrim, you just have to fucking shoot a fireball at the floor and you're in.
Yeah, because you are the, like, you're like the shit in Skyrim already,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Where it's like in
exactly.
Oblivion, you're building.
Exactly, yeah. And then in Skyrim, like, the side quests are just like, oh, go to this cave, kill the Draugr. Go to this cave, kill the vampire. Go to this cave, kill another Draugr. And it's just constantly like, there's not really any thought to the, like, you know, I care about the side quests in Oblivion. I don't care about the story that they produce. That was cool.
Oh my god! You got first place on that. Fucking hell.
Damn.
Yeah, I care.
Point.
I care a lot more about the side quests in Oblivion than I do in
Use the rocket
Skyrim.
launcher.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Fucking shot me in the head, bastard.
Oh, fuck.
Where's Morgan?
Some sweet trim, what's going on?
What's up, mate?
Welcome. Thank you for joining. Been really good. Yeah, it's weird actually, like finally having a voice during a Resident Evil Challenger stream at the moment, because we've been doing so many of the remastered ones. I've only been in text, which has been a really big role change.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining on all the remasters, Ronnie. Been good having you back. From the Blast from the Past, Challenge 2010 coming up this Friday, so that's going to be a good one. It's the longest remaster challenge as well, by the way, because if you guys remember, yeah, it was 3 parts when it came out, and so the remastered version is all 3 parts in one. So yeah, it's going to be like a 2-hour stream on Friday.
I'll take a second.
Nice. All right, we got one more for the road, right?
One more game. I know that Zemnis is waiting in the wings. Who else? Ronnie, can you... Oh, Morgan says I was very annoying in that game.
I think they'll probably introduce mod support onto consoles for Oblivion, because they didn't have it initially with Skyrim.
Sorry.
Yeah,
My food shopping's here.
Izzy's Sainsbury's food shop's just arrived, so we can hear the delivery man outside. I thought we'd seen it all in the past 20 years, where internet changeover at midnight and all the various technical things that we've had. Yeah. Tonight, food delivery.
Yeah. We've we've got an injured cat in a cage who's just off camera over here too. Yeah.
Oh.
Morgan's offering up his spot.
Gaudi's going anyway, Morgan, so you might as well stay and let Zemnis take.
Oh, thanks for joining, Gaudi. That was a fun game. You're actually doing really well then.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, did you just compliment Gaudi?
I know.
Are you feeling
we're about to move into our next 20 years, and I realised I hadn't ever once given him one compliment for 20 years.
Okay.
So he can't ever say that. And now I don't have to do anything for 20 more years.
Okay, yep.
So Gaudi, when I'm about to turn 56, is when you can expect to get your next compliment. Mark this date in your calendar.
Yep.
I don't want to do the village level once more. Right, you guys can... Actually, tell you what, fuck it. I'm going to create a poll for the last one. What map are we going to do? So, it's either going to be RPD, Baker House, or Village. We've got 60 seconds.
We ever got.
Cast in your votes.
Gaudi said, please never do that again.
I know, it felt weird, didn't it? Right. Well, 100% RPD already.
7 votes.
Oh, 88% RPD.
Looks like it's the RPD.
Can't go wrong with the classics, you know?
You're on Baker
Classic
House at the
maps.
moment, by the way.
I don't mind Baker House. Just, yeah, it's such a shame there's just not more choice.
Yeah,
Like imagine if they
three
just had
max
like
is
a little
terrible.
bit of the Spencer Mansion or something, you know? Doesn't have to be the whole mansion,
Yeah.
just make like, you know.
The food delivery's coming through, guys.
Do you need a hand, Jordan?
In. Good girl. Wait. Good. Wait. Sorry, there's stuff on the floor, so you can't come in tonight.
Yeah, Gowdy, let's remind me about the mods doing polls. I don't know if you can do that, but that definitely would be useful for the challenge.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think there's two layers of mods, and if you put the highest one, I think then you can do polls.
Okay.
So
Oh God, do you really want to give Gowdy?
Oh no, I never said I was giving it to Gowdy. I said I was giving it to a mod.
Morgan.
Definitely not giving it to that guy.
yeah.
Oh, who am I going to be in this last game? Oh, maybe Jill. I do really like Jill. Right, final game. Let's do this.
Do it.
Ronnie, I have never heard of quick save, so I don't know what
No,
that
I
is.
haven't either. No.
Remember Gateways and Summerfield?
Summerfield, yep.
They were there, and some of the old Challenge 4 Season 1, I think. There's a Gateways reference. Oh, I had the perfect opportunity to shoot Ben in the back there, and I missed it. Ooh.
Shot.
Ooh. No!
Ah.
Fuck off, Morgan. Oh, what the hell? That was some bullshit.
That was a clusterfuck of molded right there.
Yeah. No one got any virus capsules then. Come on, guys, embrace this song for the last time. This could be the last time you ever hear it.
Could be it. It's
Must-
so peaceful that I turn my music off.
Must be a southern thing. Are we not southern?
Oh, quick save.
Yeah.
I
Unless you're talking like,
mean, I'm about
Devon.
as southern as you can get, to be honest.
yeah. Unless you're talking like Devon sort of way, I guess. Or Kent.
Shit! Oh, fucking savage.
Vicious. Oh, Midgeman says
Then
they
this
have
is
them in
coming up
Wales. Okay.
Sorry, Badams. Wrong place, wrong time.
Unlucky. Unlucky.
Really don't find the grenade launch to be that powerful in this.
Yeah, it's definitely gimped.
I have not found a single virus capsule yet.
No, you haven't, have you?
This happened to me earlier. That's why I was sucking those first few games. I just couldn't find capsules in time.
Ah, Morgan. Bloody hell. Apparently Dema Morg's in last. Extra last.
I spy Dr. Uncle Jesse. Oh, he's got a virus capsule.
No! Both went with the same idea.
Oh,
Trump will
Zemnis
guess you to you.
just snuck into first. Finally, a virus capsule. Fuck's sake.
It's a shame you don't like get like assist kill or something like that for
Yeah.
doing damage.
Oh, damn
Oh
it.
wow.
Yeah, I know. Because anybody can just like like get the last bullet tap, and then they get the points.
Yeah.
It's another not very balanced thing here.
Nice. Nice. You got a big boy behind you.
Kill Ant, yes.
Shit.
Welcome to the family, son.
Bonk. Come on, Luke.
Must kill Ant again. No!
Ah.
Oh yeah, I did fucking rubbish this game.
Oh no, Zemnis has snuck in once more.
I did rubbish.
That's so weird hearing you say the word rubbish.
I know, I think that every time.
I hang around you guys
He's
and I
learned that
become
from
British.
us. Damn it.
Yeah,
Zemnis is really good as Hunk.
The British rubs off.
you're hanging out with us for old 24 hours, mate. It's going to be terrible.
Right, go blow up on Morgan one more time. No, explode! No, it didn't explode!
Second to last.
Zemnis, how'd you get all those points at the end?
Dude, he was just he was on it from the beginning.
Holy shit! Damn, that was a fun session.
That was really good.
Very
This
fun.
was
very fun.
A very random, spontaneous idea, which was actually Ant's idea. In fact, all of Ant's great streaming ideas, we've just completely rinsed.
Yeah. Dice lock.
The godfather of
This.
the dice lock. Yeah, no,
Just
that
pay me
was...
with some English mustard and we'll be even.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much for everyone who has joined in for this reverse session tonight. Just going to move over to the webcam section of this. Just mute the TV for a second.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if I can find out what's...
turned off.
Yeah. Just trying to see if I can find out what is actually happening with the servers. Capcom is closing the Resident Evil ReVerse servers later this year, which will discontinue all Xbox achievements in the multiplayer action game.
It's only two trophies. I need to either win Punk or
We can
Chris.
look into that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
was
super
a load
fun
of fun.
session.
Yeah,
I mean, unsure 100% what is happening with the servers. Whether it will be a complete like multiplayer thing is off, but you can still do like private games, or whether the whole thing is gone. Couldn't really find any clarity. So if you do find any clarity, let us know, because it could always be a fun little thing that we can set up just as a community. But yeah, it was that was a really fun little stream to do.
Good.
1 month away from the challenge.
Crazy.
So
Insane.
we've got stipulations being announced in the next couple of weeks. Mine and Nathan still haven't been revealed, so just stay tuned for that. And hopefully we'll be able to get one more stream in before the challenge day. Still need to confirm exactly what we will be doing for that. But June the 7th, Saturday, we're going to be starting 12 p.m. UK time, so 12 lunchtime, as we normally do. And the challenge will be running for 24 hours from that time. So this challenge, there is no stoppage time. So it will be 24 hours from when we start. 24 hours after that will be when we finish. So I'm not sure who of you is joining, whether you can join for a bit, whether you can join for the whole thing. It's going to be the biggest and best one yet. We've got loads of great things in store.
It's going to be so good.
There's an amazing 30k incentive as well. The incentive, if we hit it on the challenge day, will take place in the challenge. That's the only other thing that I can say. So, there's loads of great things in store. Big surprise. And is there anything that you want to say to any of the viewers at all? Your last chance before the challenge on our platform?
Honestly, just, thank you guys for being so accepting of me coming on board for this challenge. And I'm just very grateful for the opportunity. And, all the fans are amazing. Can't wait to see some of you at the meetup. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see, what will be, again, the major challenge within the challenge that, always happens to somebody that's playing, something that might, happen as far as, some setbacks, maybe have to, reassess the game that I'm approaching, because it really is my first time stepping into this challenge full swing. It's not a dice lock, it's a full-on challenge, so anything can happen. So I'm just very excited. That's what kind of makes me, again, just kind of going through all these remasters has been great, just reliving a lot of these memories that, I always remember from the early days of YouTube. So I just can't wait to make this a great one to remember and to really bring in the 20 years. It's going to be a very fun challenge. Hello, Jim.
Hey, Jim made an appearance. He's like,
my cat made an appearance. Your cat made an appearance.
Oh, fuck. He's gone.
Oh shit.
He is,
but yes,
I'm
just excited. I'm excited to visit again. It's just going to be a very, very fun summer. A lot of great stuff to look forward to. So, yeah.
Can't wait for it, man. Yeah, it's going to be an absolute blast.
Yeah.
So, yes, as I said, hopefully one more stream before the challenge. But yeah, in the meantime, each Friday, we've still got a few more challenges to go. We've still got all of season 4. And then this weekend, as I said earlier, the quote-unquote greatest challenge of all time.
Yeah.
I know loads of you guys love it. I also love it. My personal favourite is Challenge 1, Season 3. We watched a few weeks ago.
Yep.
But generally across the board, Challenge 2010 is the most favourite challenge. And that is going to be streaming on Friday, 9 PM, same slot. But as I said a few minutes ago, it is the longest remastered challenge out of all of them. It's about 2 hours long.
Wow.
So get your
That is
popcorn,
insane.
get your tea, get your crumpets, get your Lucozade,
Wawa peach tea.
get your Wawa peach tea. It's going to be in for the long haul. Yeah, that's going to be a long one. So join us on Friday, and we will see you then.
Yeah, see you
Thank
guys
you very
then.
much for joining.
Cheers, guys.
Take care.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Resident Evil Challenger.